So what were those things?
They were mice. Mises.
Nice.
And we have it started.
All right, welcome back. We have a smaller crew than normal tonight. Life happened. So a couple of you guys have returned from PAX over the weekend.
Yes. It was a blast.
Excellent.
I always love
Okay,
getting
right.
to go to cons.
I didn't realize how big that fucking con was. I'm tired. Like, I called out of work today. I'm that tired.
Yeah. Me and Nick were at PAX Unplugged for 3 days, and at the end of my vacation, I needed a rest.
Yeah. It's a
How
lot.
that works out.
I always love getting to see, because I have a bunch of friends and stuff who went, so it's really nice to get to see them, and then just cosplaying, you just see and meet a lot of people, and it's really fun. That's half the reason I love going to cons.
I played an indie game in a coffin. That was fun.
Oh, you actually got to do that?
Yeah, I did that on Sunday.
Good. So we waited for 20 minutes in line when the line didn't move?
Yes, yeah, it still didn't move.
Yeah, like
I don't understand.
The lines for the Adventure League D&D games were like an hour and a half wait time.
Oof.
Yeah, because it was just the queue. As soon as they'd announced, they would like push everybody back away from the area for like an hour before they'd allow you to start lining up.
Mm-hmm.
It was organized chaos, but they did really well at getting as many people in as they could.
Surprisingly, Sunday was a lot more packed than Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, like Sunday you couldn't even move.
Yeah, at Unplugged we noticed the opposite. Sunday was really thin compared to the other.
That's how most cons are.
Yeah, so I was really surprised.
But alright, we are back.
Yes.
As we just converse about PAX East.
No. This happens. So last week we finished up with an encounter with an Otyugh in a cistern pit, where I found that once again Otyughs remain edition after edition one of my favorite creatures to play around. I was really enjoying that freedom to just pick a player up and then mash them into the wall a couple of times. Which is why Drumstick has gone septic and quiet.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's feverish, and he's following wrong, but he should probably see someone with some real medical knowledge in the next couple of hours.
Yeah.
Because that's not going away easily. But you did acquire all of the things you needed to get to open the vault, and have approached the doors shortly after leaving the cistern pit. What you see in front of you is, unlike the basic masonry work of the sewers, this is a much finer quality of craftsmanship. The kind of walls and stonework that could be here 1,000 years from now without much stretch. And then there's two iron-bound granite doors hanging on the wall. And then in Dwarven script written across them, which I believe, Warren, you can read Dwarven?
I believe I gave myself Dwarf. Yeah, let me double check that. Yeah, I do know Dwarvish.
The writing on the door, the three keys, bring them forth.
Okay, well, I've got the ring, which will hopefully count as 2. And I think Drumstick is oozily holding the hammer. So I'll just hold up the ring and see what happens.
I'll take the... Was it an axe or a hammer?
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Okay. I'll take the warhammer from the half-dead Drumstick and hold it out.
Okay. As you touch the two items at the doors, you can hear like they kind of like pop as like they've moved first time in years, and just slowly open up. Once they're at their full open position, they both open, and you're looking into tall pillared hallway, 30 feet wide, maybe 60 or 70 feet high from floor to ceiling, with 3 pillars running along the center directly in front of you. You can see some broken masonry laying on the floor. And on the back left, there's another set of 2 sealed doors.
Two separate doors, or is it like a double door?
It's 2 sets of double doors.
Okay.
Okay, and so I'm going to glance down at the stone in my pouch, even though I can't see it and don't need to. I'm just going to ask, so you don't know anything about what's past these doors?
No, this place makes me very uncomfortable.
Not right.
Well, it couldn't be any worse than the Odiug's pit, so I guess I will cautiously make my way inside.
As you look around and look up, above you, you can see, 30 feet above your heads, there are 3 stone walkways crossing from the left side of the room to the right, between the pillars. And this appears to be where a lot of the fallen trees come from, those 3 crossways. When you step further in and approach those doors in the back left, there you've got the 2 doors here have a mural painted on them both of dwarves fighting goblins.
They do that.
They do that. And when your eyes glance over them, I would like all 3 of you to make a wisdom saving throw. The scene of dwarven combat is
I got a
so,
19.
Okay. The detail is fascinating. It draws you into
Wisdom saving throw. Get a 9.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Lestara, the new and improved Lestara.
Oh, yeah.
We've made some character adjustments and retconned a whole bunch of stuff. Warren, as you look at this mural and check into the details of it, you just kind of stop and stare. And thoughts of anything other than this mural just kind of fade away.
Nice craftsmanship.
Now, the 2 of you just kind of like see him standing there, and he's quiet. And he just keeps looking. And there's like this goofy looking smile. I don't imagine Woodbrick as Warren as someone who smiles a lot. But right now, he's got this really like, yeah, that's what all murals should be like. Look on his face right now.
Am I detecting any sort of magic right now?
Oh yeah. That mural's got some mojo.
Okay.
On it.
I'm gonna go and like shake him by the shoulder. Not like too aggressively, but like just enough to try and snap him out of it.
Someone's interrupting you from your favorite mural.
I just kind of reach out and push away.
Oh.
Push.
I'm gonna continue to shake because he's not pushing me away hard enough.
And
then I'm gonna step in front of him to block the view and hope maybe that'll help.
It bothers you that there's something between you and your favorite mural.
Yeah, I just put my hand right on the side of the face and just gently, the way that you would push a cat away, and be like, just 1 second. Hold on here. Just 1 second.
No. Snap out of it. Snapping fingers.
got sucked into this mural. There's a freaking stone on that, like the other one in his pocket.
It's just look. It's been a while since I've seen any work that speaks to me in this way.
Oh, the killing speaks to you.
I mean, you know,
It could be well done.
it's majestic. There's bravery, conflict.
The scene that you're looking at, Blaze, is just pure carnage. There are blood and goblin pieces going everywhere. Whoever crafted this was really passionate about how many pieces goblins should be left in.
I can appreciate that, to be honest, but not clearly as much as Warren is right now. Oh, what do we do?
Give me an Arcana check, Blaze, on that enchantment that you're looking at. Lestari, you can make the same check.
Okay.
18.
18.
Okay. He's trapped in this one, and it's got a low pull to it. Like, you don't know if there's any kind of way it can damage him, but he's not going to be able to tear himself away from this for hours. This enchantment runs its course.
We could always just make him blind.
I don't know that we should blind the rogue. That seems like a poor life choice.
Like, temporarily. I don't know. Put a sack over his head or something.
Would we have any idea if that would actually work? To blindfold him?
Yeah. Not like physically make him blind.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me.
He's enthralled by an object. So that sounds like something you're able to try.
Alright, I'd assume somebody has a random length of cloth we can use.
I'm looking right now.
Now, Warren, they've stepped behind you, so you can't see what they're doing because you've got mural.
I'm just gonna step a little bit closer, just edging a little bit closer to it, just to get that.
To get a better
appreciation of the
view.
finer details. Yeah.
He's changing his angles. It's perfect. I have a water skin. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Water skin would be not large enough to put a human head inside.
I'm gonna ask the stone. Have you ever seen anything this magnificent?
I hope that stone gives him a sassy answer.
I do not have an eye for the artistic, but this does not look like anything special.
Well, I guess nobody is perfect, not even a talking magic stone.
The error is yours.
I mean, I don't have anything specific, but I'm wearing clothing, so can I just, like, rip the length of my clothing? Just like a
We're
little...
gonna take
Okay.
a blindfold.
Yes. Rather than... I mean, that's better than a sack over his head.
Sure. I mean, I guess that's a matter of perspective.
I don't know.
Sure.
Well, we don't have anything to use as a sack. So...
I have rope.
What are you gonna do? Hang him from the thing? The walkways?
Sorry, you do also have a new collection of spells.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I could use this phantasmal force, right? And temporarily blind him. Right? No.
Hang on, no, hang on, I'm thinking that one over. Yes, you in fact could.
Or wait, could I silent image a blindfold on him? Is that weird?
No, I mean, you could do that.
I'm going to say that particular usage is a bit more than the
Okay.
silent image can do. Yeah.
Okay. You know, it was worth a try. Let's just go with the actual piece of cloth.
Okay.
Then there's no actual repercussions.
So you're going to try to blindfold Warren.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Warren, your companion's trying to blindfold you.
From behind, like, full on.
Viewing
Oh, no.
Fine.
The star, get his arms!
Yeah, I'm not taking my eyes off this thing. I'm just
Okay.
pushing them away. Look, guys, please. We're not in a hurry here, okay? It's not
Uh,
going anywhere.
I mean, we're kind of in a hurry.
We got all day. Who else is down here? We're in the sewer. No one's gonna be bothering us.
We don't know who else is down here.
Dude, I'm hungry.
Well, you should have brought a snack.
Alright. So,
There's a couple of 100 pounds of oatmeal steak.
I'm gonna ignore Warren for a moment then, because he's being useless for a change. So we have those two doorways, right? Those two sets of doors. Are there murals on the doors?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's what I was thinking. Are the doors next to each other? Are they on opposite sides of the walls?
There are 2 pairs of double doors.
Okay.
And the mural continues from one to the other.
Oh,
There's
okay.
maybe a 5-foot wall between the 2 sets of doors.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the set of doors on the left.
Okay.
And wait. No. Would Mage Hand be able to push open the door, or is the door too heavy?
Mage Hand can move about 5 pounds.
See, the door will be too heavy, I'm assuming. Alright, I am going to very slowly open this door just enough so I can peek inside.
Okay.
And
You're
disrupt the beautiful
You're
mural.
gonna try to push the doors open.
Yes.
Okay.
Make an attempt.
Give me a strength athletics check.
Jesus Christ. Wait. Strength athletics? Oh,
Yep.
I was still a +3 then anyways. 15.
Okay. You put all that your weight into moving that door, and you can feel that it's got, like, it's not locked. There's nothing holding it open. You just can't push it enough to get it to move.
Okay.
You personally don't have enough strength to get the door to move.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, Drumstick.
I know. Where's the fuck's Drumstick when you need him?
He's sitting down in the corner, sweating.
I'm gonna call out for Lestar to come over and help me, because I'm assuming 2 people would be a better roll than 1.
Oh no, I'm kind of a weakling.
I mean, doesn't hurt to try, right?
You could always make him blind.
Yeah, if you're gonna give an attempt on this, now Warren, you can, like, avert your gaze and look over at the other door so they're not bothering you when they try this. But yeah, if Lestar and Blaze are gonna try to force this door, one of you makes a strength athletics check with advantage.
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay. Wait, what is your thing?
Way
That was
less
very
than yours.
specific.
I'm gonna do it then. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the check with advantage.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
$16 this time.
Okay. With both of you, you can get one of the doors to move open. Now, Warren, this does annoy you a little bit because now you have, like, 25% less mural viewing capacity with this one door pushed open.
I'm gonna let out, like, the biggest, like, is this really necessary, guys?
I'm gonna pick up a tiny stone that's on the floor and just chuck it in his general direction in annoyance.
The person who's in line at the grocery store, and you see the customer in front of you fumbling with their wallet to get the payment out.
No, fumbling with their wallet to get out coupons.
Yeah.
And they're expired coupons.
Yes. So I'm just gonna chuck a tiny stone in his general direction in my annoyance. What is beyond this beautiful door?
as you move down the through the doors and look inside, you can see that both sets of doors open up in the same kind of
Okay.
foyer type room, and then there's a set of stairs going up, presumably to the crosswalks that you saw from the center of the chamber.
Mhm.
But Warren, he's not going anywhere.
Well, at least we'll know where he is.
So that's the only thing that's behind it is the set of stairs.
Yeah. Well, give me an investigation check.
Ooh, yay. A thing I'm not good at. I got a 4. I don't even know where I am.
There are stairs. It's a little valued DM talent to ask their players to roll for skills they don't have.
Oh, I'm sure.
Works out great.
Could we manage to physically drag Warren back here? Do you think?
No, because
Why?
then he'll just kick and scream and.
So?
I
You've
think
got
he'll
rope,
deal with
as you said.
that. That's true, but then who's gonna carry him? Not me.
We can drag him. Well, we can hope that when we get him back here, he'll no longer be hypnotized by the mural. My voice just cracked. It's great. Or I guess you can try your spell.
Your understanding of that enchantment is as long as he can see the mural, he's not.
Yeah, that's...
I have walked right up to it, and I'm now touching it.
Yeah, it
Now
even
it's not caressing it.
feels cool.
Wait,
Oh,
so
The
how did...
tactile sensation is just amazing, guys. You should try this.
No, I'm good, thanks. How does that spell work? Will it blind him for a while? Or...
It.
Phantasmal Force, is that the one you're looking at?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Okay.
at.
Using that one, you can reconstruct in Warren's mind an illusion of what you choose to have him see.
Oh, it's like when I did that thing with to make the person go on the wall, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. When you gave them the illusion that they were glued to the wall,
Yeah.
that made it real for them.
So you can take out the mural from his mind.
Now,
But it'll still physically be there.
But he wouldn't see it. Which is how he's being kept under its spell.
you could create an illusion where there were no doors.
Oh God. Like no doors for him to go through?
Right? Like, yeah. Now, if you physically walk into a door, he would experience walking into the door.
Oh, okay. Oh, so therefore no murals. It's not as fun as blinding him.
I mean, how long would that
Right.
last?
Okay. I don't know.
10
1
minutes or
minute.
so?
Forever.
It says
Oh,
the
1
spell
minute.
lasts 1 minute.
Oh yeah. Up to 1 minute.
Are
But then
we,
where would we want to take him? Through the doors that we opened?
Yes.
Did we see any other creepy murals?
So far, this is the only mural.
It's up to you. It's your spell. I think that's our only option, really, though.
Okay, I'm gonna blind him.
With the Phantasmal Force.
Yes.
Okay. So, Warren, I need you to make I believe that's an intelligence saving throw?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I was like, isn't your
great.
intelligence really high?
Yeah, I have proficiency in these.
Oh,
so
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good.
that is 14 plus 4, so 18.
Alright. Much like you pushed off the tabaxi trying to get between you and your mural, this illusion just kind of like, you mentally just shrug it aside. It's like, no, that would distract, that would lessen mural time.
Oh great.
And it just doesn't stick to his mind.
Alright.
Well,
You know what
you're
I'm
not
gonna
done.
do? Is I'm gonna step back out, and I'm gonna cast a silent image over this entire mural that is just a blank freaking wall.
What is the? I'm not sure if silent image is big enough for that.
6 feet. Or 60
And
feet.
these,
Not 6. 60 feet by 15 feet?
I believe that is the.
Yeah, 15-foot cube is what it says.
Yeah, you couldn't get both doors.
Oh, damn. Of course not. Oh, it's 16 feet range. Ha! I'm smart. I wonder...
Hmm.
I mean, I've got a strength of 9. You're at 13. Can just
I'm just gonna drag his ass then.
go for it.
I am just gonna grab him by the back of the shirt and drag him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so grabbing him. Warren, do you want to be grabbed?
No, I'm going to just twist and turn and try to get out of this. Like,
Okay.
nope, no, hold on. Wait.
So Blaze is gonna walk up and just try to like wrap her arms around you and drag you down the hallway. Which I believe an escape artist check, a Dex acrobatics would be called for here.
All right. Well, I do have dex, but I'm not proficient in acrobatics, so cross our fingers.
No!
You could do a strength athletics check if you preferred, but
No, that's -1. That would
Yeah.
be. Well, I'm 13 on the acrobatics.
and yeah, you slip out of her
God
grasp.
damn it!
You guys are terrible at this. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can I try and grab him again?
I've got like both hands on the mural now. Like, please, guys, what is going on here?
Nothing can be more important than this mural. Why are you bothering Warren?
Wonder...
How about this darkness spell? Oh my god.
So we'll be
Darkness
here for the next
removes
2
all
hours.
sources of light from the area.
We're gonna be in complete darkness.
Yes.
Would I be
And
able to
since
still see?
However, I was provided with an item that gives me dark vision.
which does not cover.
It doesn't
natural
work with
dark.
this.
Okay.
And yeah, Blaze, your dark vision would not work in this either.
Yeah,
No.
it doesn't work.
Lestara has recently been retconned into a shadow sorcerer.
Yeah.
So if you use your sorcery points for this, you can see inside it.
Ah, okay. Does it say how many sorcery points it is? Just one?
Two
Yeah.
sorcery points to cast that. Now that doesn't use a spell slot, so bonus there.
Mm. Oh, what do you think, Blaze?
Alright, I guess. Let me,
Come hither. Come hither.
Oh, are we gonna hold hands?
No.
Oh.
Just come hither.
Okay. Alright.
I summon the powers of darkness itself, but touching makes no come.
Alright, I guess we're gonna do it this way. Alright. Go over.
And that's literally how it works. Lestara starts to cast a spell, and it's like every shadow from the room is pulled together, and blocks out all light. Lestara, you can see just fine in here, crisp, sharp edges on things, but the other two, just pure blackness.
Yay.
And more without being able to see the object of your fascination, you currently don't have any pull towards it.
Okay, so I'm gonna blink.
You would still like to be seeing.
Oh, great.
Well, I mean, I'm still touching the wall where it was.
Oh, he can still feel it.
So am I still compelled to?
Not so much. Like it's still like you would like to be seeing it, and that you're being prevented from doing that right now, and that's what's giving you access to your free will again.
Let's
Okay.
let's drag him away.
I'm taking a step back, and I blink surprised, and still don't see anything.
No.
Alright.
Where's the lamp? Can we get the lamps out? Hello?
No,
Nope,
no
nope, nope.
lamps.
I took
No
what I sucked.
lamps.
I sucked it out of the room. I'm a fun sucker.
No lamps until you wouldn't be able to see the mural anymore. You're
Come
being a
with
pain in
me.
the ass.
I'm
Come
a
with
bit
me,
lost
child.
here. What
Yeah,
are we
the
doing
last few
here?
minutes are a little bit fuzzy. Like you heard people talking, but can't really remember what they said, unless they were talking about the mural.
I found Warren, I found a better mural over there through the door that me and Blaze opened earlier. You should come with us, and we'll show you.
I'm just reaching blindly in your direction.
I will
Okay.
You
lead
you
you.
have to lead him.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go follow him. Get
You
him.
can either lead them, or you can matrix back away from their arms so they can't touch you. Whatever. This is your world in here.
All right, I'm gonna grab them both by the shoulder. Well, Warren first, because I assume he's farther away.
I'm
Okay.
still chilling just inside the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're chilling. So I'll grab Warren by the shoulder and then grab Blaze by the other shoulder and lead them through the door we open.
Yay!
Okay.
Thank God.
About
Yeah.
time.
The edge of the darkness stops right before the bottom of the stairs.
So now they can see.
Yes.
Warren, when you come out of the darkness and cannot see the mural, you're fine now. But you kind of miss the mural.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna look around a bit. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed at how drab everything is. I'm just gonna pout.
Okay.
There is a plain stone staircase that has nothing interesting going on whatsoever, going up and then making a turn to the right.
Let's go up the staircase, everybody.
All right. I guess if you guys are done wasting your time, let's get started.
Oh my god!
All right.
Warren, count yourself as having inspiration for that.
All right. Okay. Let's go up the stairs so I can push Warren off the crosswalks. Let's
Okay,
go.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. As you get to the top of the stairs, there's a narrow pillared hallway. Ceilings are only about 20 feet high here. And you look out and you can actually see this black globe below you from where the darkness spell is still holding its effect. Now the walkways were maybe 5 to 10 feet of balcony above the doors, the mural doors. So if you're tracking that, you're more or less directly above the mural doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as you look across the three causeways, in the center one, you can see that enough of it is missing that you would have to make a jump to get from one side to the other. And then at the end of each of the three crosswalks, there is another ornamental door. The first has a hammer and anvil motif on it. The second one has a mountain pictured on it with a large image of a gem, not an actual gem, carved into the door at the peak of the mountain. And then the third one is a single eye.
Oh God. Is this gonna be weird
And
having
we-
one thing, having two of them be
We
screwed?
have to jump past the
Well,
collapsed part to get to either of them, or is it just one of them that's?
Each of the three doors has a crosswalk walking across to it.
And all three of them are in disrepair, or
All three of them are in disrepair. Only one of them is broken through completely.
okay.
So you may be able to move across the other two, but the center one is definitely going to require a leap.
And which one is the one that's busted up?
They're all broken up.
Well, the one that we need to jump over.
That would be the center one, which leads to the mountain with the gem on it.
Okay.
Warren, have you spent time with dwarves, or you just know the language?
I mean, I've probably. Well, I mean, I guess it depends how common they are in the city. I mean, I've never been to any dwarven areas. I don't think I would have run into however many dwarves are in the city. I picked the. Gosh, I don't even remember why I picked dwarvish now. There was a reason I picked it. I picked it because I figured that he would know more about dwarvish than elven.
Okay.
So I don't know if that answers your question.
It does. It does. I was looking to see if your backstory had any connection to dwarf, and you said it doesn't. So.
Right.
Is there any magic coming from these particular doors?
They've all got a glow of abjuration magic, which you would expect.
Yeah.
That's the type of magic that would be on something to keep stonework from disintegrating over time, as well as magical locks.
Well, we're looking for treasure. The mountain and the gem is a little bit promising if we can get to it.
Yeah. My thought is the first one had the hammer, the second one has a gem, the third one's an eye. It might represent our 3 items? Question mark, which we only technically have 2 of. That's my thought.
Yeah, I suppose if we assume the eye is somehow related to a gift, I guess the gem and the hammer at least check out.
Yeah.
As the 3 of you are trying to puzzle this together, it comes to my attention that as a group collective, you're all really bad at religion.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Would you like a
Warren,
religion check?
I would, yeah. See if any of you have picked up this bit of religious lore. So all 3 of you make the roll.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so that gives you a total of a 1, right?
No, that's minus the 1.
Okay.
I rolled a 3! So I got a 2. I did not get a 1.
I actually rolled a 19, so that's not bad.
Okay. You're not sure of the specifics, but you think you piecing together the clues you have here. Each of these 3 doors represents a different one of the dwarven gods.
And I don't. Okay, so I know that they represent gods, but do I know which gods?
You know that Moradin is the top of the dwarf pantheon. He's in charge. But you're not sure what his iconography would be.
I mean, either a hammer or a gem sounds pretty dwarven. Well, you know what? It's easier to get to the hammer than the mountain, and we might as well try one of the doors. So, any objections?
I mean, I could probably manage to clear that jump pretty decently easily. How wide is it?
Oh, about 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's well within your jumping distance.
Yeah. So if we want me to go check that one out, and then we can get you guys across.
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yeah, might as well. Doesn't hurt. Do you want me to do an acrobatics check to get across the jump?
Technically, jumping is an athletics check. So I would like you to make an athletics check.
18.
You're looking for a total of 10.
I mean, I rolled a 13.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got a 15 in total. No, 17.
Okay.
I can't count.
Double click thing. Give me a DC 15 dexterity save.
Got a 14.
Okay. You clear the distance, and when you land, you hear the stone crack.
Ah!
And just like the piece of stonework that your feet are on starting to tilt backwards away. And you do that cat thing where you scramble and you try to get traction, but flaws on smooth surface are not the best traction scenario you're looking for. So instead of being able to run forward off of this falling piece of stonework, you fall with it. And you ride that piece of stone to the ground.
Oh, at least I don't land under it.
Yes, that would be worse.
You would have done that to me if I rolled like a 1, wouldn't you have?
I mean, it's within the realm of possibility. But take 8 damage from the fall and the pieces of stonework that collapse on top of you.
That's not too terrible. Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I need to rewind a little bit. After that Odiog, did we take a rest? Because I'm still at 9 points.
I would say a short rest.
Yeah,
would
we
have
did.
been-
I demanded
Yeah.
it.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this then real quick.
The warlock demands a short rest? No.
After fucking saving everybody's ass, yes I do.
So, hold on. I have 4 hit dice I can use to heal on a short rest, I
Correct.
believe.
And you can spend each of those one at a time.
And each one is 1d8 plus 2, or is it?
Correct.
Okay.
Assuming that's
Let me just do this real quick so I'm not at 9 HP. Because that would be bad. So that's 7. 4. Sorry, you guys can keep going while I do this.
I'm going to take my walk of shame and head back towards them up the stairs.
As you start your walk of shame, that globe of darkness that's covering the mural doors flickers out.
Oh.
And the light comes back on. It reached the end of the spell's duration.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, you've already spotted the murals. You don't have to make another saving throw. But if Warren sees them again,
No! Please!
Then he's gonna jump down to them.
yeah. Now Warren can't see them from where he's at.
Good.
But if he tries to jump across and fall like you just did.
Well, I think we should try the other door now.
Yeah, the hammer sounds fine. So I think we can take the left path, I think, with the hammer. A little bit carefully this time.
I suggest that Warren goes
left
last.
path would be the eye.
Okay, so right path then.
Okay. The right path. Okay. All right. That door right there. The door itself is not locked.
Okay.
You push it open. Step inside. And what you see is all 4 walls of this 20-foot high room are covered with equal quality but far less enchanted frescoes of dwarven smiths working at forges. In the center of the room, there's a stone block with an iron anvil on the middle of the floor. Cobwebs are covering this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna appraise the murals with a very critical eye, and then I'll
Okay.
say,
Oh,
I've seen better.
oh
Okay,
my
give me a wisdom
god.
perception check as you scan the fresco, looking for. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely missing.
Rolled a 20, not a natural, but
Okay,
15
dirty
plus
20.
5.
One of the forges, the dwarf that's smacking away with the hammer itself is not painted. You think you could remove it from the wall.
It's within reach.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna reach up and try to do that then.
Okay. The hammer slides out. Like the shaft of the hammer was just holding it in place. And you spin it around, and it's small, maybe 6 inches, 8 inches long. And you can see written in Dwarven on the hammer itself is "Let the hammer fall and the anvil ring."
Okay. I'm gonna look back at the rest of them. I'm gonna hold up the hammer, point at the anvil. Should we hit it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I'm
I'll
gonna
hand it
take
over
it.
to you.
I'm gonna take it and gonna go do it. Hope I don't get hurt again.
Okay. So tell me what you're doing exactly.
Hitting the anvil with the hammer.
Okay. All of you in the room get 10 temporary hit points as this dwarven enchantment washes over you with protection.
So does that just heal me?
No. Temporary hit points are like
There's a thingy for it.
yeah, they're above your normal hit points.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
take damage, temporary hit points get taken away first.
Oh, okay, good.
Should another spell or effect give you temporary hit points, you can only have them from one source at a time. You just choose which ones to keep and which ones to ignore.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Is there anything else in this room, or is this a dead end then?
You've been over that mural pretty well, and nothing you see here leads you to believe that there are any additional hidden secrets in the mural or the anvil.
Right. Okay. And no easily discernible secret doors, I'm assuming, is
No.
in the mural.
No.
Okay. Well, if there's no other exits, I guess we can head back and try the eye.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Okay. Warren, as you walk out of the room,
No. No. No.
give me. What's your opinion on that mural that you know is down there right now?
It's much better than the last one that
Okay.
was in that one last room.
So give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay. You want to look. You know it's there. But you just keep your eye line just up above it. So you can
God.
look and not look at the most beautiful mural of all. And then when you're standing above it again and it's not within your eye line, that urge subsides.
Okay. I'd like to think that I was whistling while I was doing that. Just looking up, just whistling. I don't want to whistle because the mic freak out, but
Yeah.
He's being very obvious that he doesn't want to look at it, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
That he knows he shouldn't.
Okay. And that does distract you as you walk across. And Lestara, you actually spot this too, because your attunement to the shadows is pretty on point right now. For a moment, you think you see an actual shadow move, but it's not a shadow. It is something that is just that what's that color of black that reflects no light whatsoever?
Oh,
It's like that stuff like lasers disappear into.
yes. I know what you're talking about.
Whatever that stuff is, that's what it looks like this is, but it's like moving off of the wall. Like a big like blob of glue slime is reaching over towards Warren.
and I don't see this, or I do.
No. You're trying not to look at the mural,
Right.
and that's focusing all your attention on not getting re-enthralled. But that's when that black tendril misses you.
Good.
Well, that's lucky.
And then you look over and you see what that was that just moved, and there's this puddle of black pudding like slime that has just oozed off of the wall and is reaching towards you.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
You know enough dungeon stories to know that slimes and oozes and things like that move are always bad news. And we should roll initiative here.
Okay.
God damn it. 18.
19.
20.
Okay.
Do we really just 18, 19, 20 it?
Yep.
Okay.
Who is the 19?
Me. I'm 19.
All right. Lestara, you get to act first as this black pudding attacks Warren.
Pudding attacks Warren. Oh. Warren, why do you have to get all this crap?
It knows who the brains behind this
Warren
operation
is a
is.
trouble magnet.
That's why he's surrounded by us. It's his own fault.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's got to keep everyone in line.
Says the
Wait,
one who
so-
just spent 20 minutes staring at a mural.
So
So we're
Lestara,
fighting on this walkway?
the walkway's this walkway is stable. You wouldn't
Okay.
want to have to like dodge or move quickly on it. But it's at least not collapsing under its own weight. All three of you walked over it the first time with no problem.
Okay, so is it like, what's it shaped like? Like, is it humanoid or is it just
It is
kind of a
it is shaped
blob?
like a blob.
Okay.
It is like a mucousy, snotty blob, about the size of a cow. Like, so it's not small.
Hmm.
Okay.
It could easily engulf a person and likely dissolve them in some type of not fun way.
Trying to pick which spell to use right now.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check just to see what kind of slime knowledge you have.
What kind of slime knowledge I have? Okay.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Slimes are bad, okay?
Hmm.
Slimes are bad. Alright, so I'm going to use my Shadow Blade
Okay.
to attack this slime.
Alright, so you cast your Shadow Blade spell, which is a bonus action. And that just, like, drops a weapon into your hand. And you get to decide what that looks like. But you're good with it.
But I'm good with it.
Yeah, you know exactly how to use it. Like, you know,
Oh, okay.
your whatever it looks like, you will know how to use the thing it looks like. And then you dart past Blaze and Warren and go up to this pudding and give it a good attack. Now it is most certainly dark here, so you will have advantage on this attack roll.
Okay.
And just a little bit of behind-the-scenes humor right now. Having advantage against something that is AC 7, not that important. So make your attack roll and tell me what you got.
Alright.
Do roll both dice. It increases your chances of critting.
What happened?
Do make sure you make both attack rolls, even if you do hit on the first. You still have a chance to crit on the second.
Okay. 14 and an 18.
Okay. Absolutely hits. So what is the damage on your new Shadow Blade?
It is 2d8s. Right.
Alright, roll that.
Three. Damn it.
You should have gotten one of these thingies. These dice tray thingies.
Oh, I'm stubborn. Okay. That one was a 6. What
So
did I
a total
say?
of 9.
Yes.
As your sword of shadowy blackness just strikes into this opaque blackness in the darkness, it cleaves straight through to the ground. Pudding splits in half,
Ooh.
and now there are 2 blobs of pudding looking back
Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool.
at you.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
It's perfect.
Warren.
Okay. So, do I know slimes are bad news. Do I know whether or not they are corrosive?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
You're not proficient with skill, but
No, I do have intelligence at least, I guess.
yeah.
No, that's a natural 1.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not. Some slimes are bad. There are probably some good ones out there. But
Try
yeah.
and befriend it.
I mean, I could eat it.
No.
No.
But okay, so I did just see it split in half.
Yes.
I can at least intuit that's not great.
Correct. Now you've also seen Lestara leap up into combat with it.
Yeah.
That didn't end very well.
Well, we don't know how this ends yet.
I don't know if I necessarily want to attack it after I see that. So how far away are we from the 3 doors?
You are on the left side of the room. So the 3 rooms are across the walkways. Each walkway is about 40 feet long.
So I can get to the doors around the slimes, or do I need to pass by them?
Oh no, slime's up on you.
Right.
The slime waited until you got close enough to it before it attacked.
Okay. So can I make a disengage move and then a cunning action dash towards the other door that we were heading towards? Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe we can just leave it here. If it's just gonna keep splitting. We can just close the
Yeah,
door.
that might be the best bet.
So I'm just gonna go for the door, and I'm gonna at least see if we can get it.
Okay, so you're gonna disengage from the pudding
Yeah.
and go back towards which door?
The one with the eye on it, the one that we haven't opened yet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna announce to the party, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
So that's gonna use your entire movement to get there.
Right.
Disengage is a bonus. Move, dash is a standard. You get around that other door. You're able to reach it, but not open it right.
Okay.
Blaze.
Yay.
Now you're still out on the walkway.
Yes. I am.
You've got about 15 to 20 feet from where Lestara and the 2 puddings are. And Warren has made a dash around to the opposite door from where you're at. Linear distance to that door from where you are. Each of the platforms is about 10 feet. Oh, sorry, each of the walkways is about 10 feet away from each other. So that's about 25 feet from where you're at.
That's a lot. I mean, I don't want to... See, I don't know if blasting this thing to pieces will also make it split into pieces rather than just cutting it. And I'm not sure if I want to find out. That seems
I
like a
mean-
pain.
Oh.
How much worse could it get?
True, though. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. Mostly to see what happens.
Okay.
And hope that it just obliterates it.
Sure.
No.
Roll the attack.
15.
15 will hit.
Where the fuck's my D10? Is this a D10? No, that's an 8. That's a 12. 7.
Your moonlight beam just goes right into it, and there's like a sizzling pop as you evaporate some quantity of pudding, and then the hole collapses back in on itself almost instantly. It does look like it had an effect.
Okay. It didn't split it apart.
No, it did not.
So that's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
We know not to cut it anymore. Don't make it into sushi. Darkness slime sushi. Don't do
I'm
it.
sure there's a thing similar to it.
Assuming I can
Sushi
still
version of
move,
Jell-O.
I'm gonna start heading towards where Horn is. I don't know how far I can go.
Well, you've got your burst of speed ability that you could throw in there.
True. Oh, I just have to not move next turn, right?
No,
Oh.
no, you just can't. Yeah, you can. It's a little bit easier to use than that.
Alright, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. So yeah, you tear ass and get right over there. It's gonna get an attack on you as you roll past though.
Ooh.
And that one's gonna hit. You had to get close enough for it to reach
Yeah.
you to get to where you're going. And it's going to hit you for... Wow, okay, wow. A lot. 6 bludgeoning damage and another 9 acid damage. As it just like reaches out with a pudding punch. And
So that's
drills
how
you on
much
the way
in total?
past.
15?
15.
So that takes away my temporary 10.
Yes.
I'm going to... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Please. Sorry. The thing did the thing. Can I
Talking to-
hellish rebuke
Talking
in
to your
response?
interface?
Or
Yes, yes, you
Yes,
can.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. That requires a saving throw, I believe.
Dexterity saving throw.
All right. It has a
Slime.
12. And your save DC is... $13? Yeah.
So I do it.
That's gonna do some serious fire damage. 3d10 fire damage.
Oh, it's 3. Shit. Wait, is this one actually D10? Yes, okay. So, oh shit. 19 plus 4 is 23?
23. Alright. That slime is rapidly reduced in size as you just burn off a massive chunk of its bulk. And it does not split from that.
Yay.
And now they get to go.
Oh no.
Yeah, your companions ran away. So
Look, I don't want to lose my rapier, alright? It's my only one. I don't know what's going to happen if I stick it in that thing.
Oh,
all right. So the first one's attacking.
Okay.
And that's going to hit, unless your AC is 20. He says, knowing that it's not. Which is going to do a combined 15 damage, bludgeoning and acid. That'll remove the 10 temporary hit points you had, and then do 5 points of damage below that. Then the other half of it gets to attack. And I don't believe an 11 hits you. So that could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah.
Both of them made their attacks at you, and one of them hit.
Mhm.
Then it's your turn.
I'm obviously not going to try to cut it again.
good. Thank you.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure if you cut it enough times into small enough pieces, you can just obliterate them all. But
21.
Okay. The piece that's been burned by Blaze's Hellish Rebuke, you don't think that one has enough mass left in it to split?
Ooh, okay. So I could cut that one up.
And your weapon did do damage because it's made of the inky blackness of darkness itself.
Okay.
Yes, an extra damage.
Alright, so then I will take my Shadow Blade and try to cut up the one that's already burned.
Alright. Give that an attack.
That is a 10.
That'll hit.
Alright.
And roll that damage.
Roll that damage. What did I say it was? It's 2d8s?
Correct.
That is a 4. And that is a 7.
Alright, so total of 11 damage.
Yes.
Your sword slices through it, and the two pieces pull aside from each other, and then, like a bubble that's popping, they just lose their ability to hold themselves together and just turn into normal slime goo on the floor. No more movement coming from them. You're not exactly sure what constitutes life in a slime, but that no longer has that intangible thing. The other half, however, remains. So you now have one slime about the size of a large dinner table.
That's creepy.
Are you doing anything else with your turn? Use your standard action to attack.
Can I, like, back away from the other one?
If you leave its area, it's going to get a free attack on you, unless you take a disengage action, which you can't because you've already used your standard action.
So what can I still use on it?
You have your Misty Step ability if you want to teleport away. You have your Quicken Spell ability if you want to throw a spell as a bonus action. Or you could just end your turn and see what happens. I mean, all are viable options.
Alright, I'm gonna Misty Step towards the door.
All right.
Let's teleport away.
So, mark it off as a spell used.
Yep.
Same for the Shadow Blade, by the way. So Lestara just bamfs away from this blob, and after Warren and Blaze took considerable effort to run over there, she just appears standing by the door, as if walking is something other people do.
That's what
Hey,
normal
we
people do.
We still got here first, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally stepping out of the shadows in this case.
Hmm.
Warren.
Okay. I'm gonna give everyone a thumbs up, and then I'm gonna hit the door, see if I can get it open.
Okay. And this is the fire door, fire eyes. Inside the room, you've got your pillar, very similar to the stone block, very similar to the last room. On top of this one is an armored male dwarf holding a battle axe and wearing a mask. Total height of the statue is almost 20 foot tall. And then in front of the statue, there's a metal trapdoor with a pull ring on one side.
Okay. Well,
Now, everything about that door screams heavy.
right. Yeah, I'm just gonna step inside the room for now, and I'm going to let the wizards either deal with the slime or follow me in. We'll let them handle that. That's their job.
Thanks.
Okay. Blaze.
I am going to use Healing Light on myself. Because that
Okay.
sounds like a good idea. I'm going to use 2d6. 11. I can count,
Okay.
I swear. Yay. Alright. Alright, time to figure out. So...
Bonus action to pull in some healing.
Yeah. You know, I can't tell if this other slime has been hurt. I don't think anybody's attacked it.
That half of the slime hasn't been attacked. Came half of the slime.
You know, I'm gonna guiding bolt it just because I can.
All right.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
And jeez.
I think
That's
that's the third time you've hit with
Yeah.
guiding bolt on a crit. By the way.
I
This
Oh.
dice is the one I keep getting nat 20s with. So we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna nitpick there for a second. When it's singular, it's a die.
Okay, you know what?
Roll your 10d6 and tell me what happens to this poor slime.
Oh, it's 10?
Yeah, it's crazy.
We might
Double
need a
dice
minute
roll.
here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I actually have 10d6 right on my
This is one
desk.
of the great things about playing a spellcaster or a rogue. When you crit, you just get to roll that thunderous pile of dice.
Alright.
I feel bad for the people that have to roll 10d6 one die at a time and add them up.
10,
Yeah.
22, 23, 24, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39!
It just
oh, this-
pops like a water balloon. That's full. And just like splatters everywhere of this beast, this blast of pure white moonlight. Just goes right into the center, and it does that anime thing where it like you see like the little light ball at the center of this blackness glowing for a while as it tries to contain the power of what just hit it, and then structural integrity fails and it explodes everywhere. It had 38 hit points.
Fucking one shot at it with 1 point of damage overkill. Nice. I'll take it.
Well done.
And that's why I leave this stuff to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, your ignoring it is now instantly justified.
I knew what I was doing.
No, you didn't.
That was the plan all along.
Sure.
Now, you have this statue of a dwarven warrior standing over this trapdoor with an iron pull ring.
Okay. And there's nothing else in the room? There's no murals or frescoes or anything nice in here?
Ugh.
No, you don't get any kind of indication of what's going on here.
And can I just investigate the statue to see if there's any sort of hidden stuff about it? Or if it's just a regular statue?
Give me a history roll.
History roll. Let's see. That is 16.
Okay. You're trying to draw back, and you heard a lot of dwarven tales. But dwarves aren't as likely to talk about their gods as they are warriors and heroes. At least not in public. But this guy matches your what you'd think of their god of vigilance and protection would be like. So he's definitely like even like that's the way he's standing. There's something about him that just says guardian.
Interesting. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing for what's behind the trapdoor. Well, we might not be able to get it open anyways. We can give it a shot if you guys are curious.
What, like all three of us?
I mean, it's heavy. I'm not that strong on our Minotaur is in
Dead.
the corner retching still.
Yeah, I mean, you're not sure what that is that's leaking from the wound, but it's probably not something that's normally on the inside of a minotaur.
No. Alright, yeah, let's do it.
It's either that or we try and get over to the third door. I mean, if it's a god of vigilance, it might be protecting something that we don't want to let out. But I'll leave this one up to you guys.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So the three of you are going to try to lift the door together?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So one of you is going to touch it first. And since you're all reaching for it at the same time, we're just going to roll a die here and have it not roll off the edge of my book. Warren. Randomly determined your fingertips touch this iron ring first. And you see the fire like well up in this statue as it shoots a beam of fire right down at the three of you touching that ring.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's aimed at you, Warren, since you were the first one to put your hand on it.
Right.
And here's where we would like to have a dexterity saving throw to push not just you, but your two companions out of the way.
Okay. Let's go. That's 6 plus 5, 11.
Okay.
So.
You are able to get the two of them out of the way. but this bolt of fire from the dwarven gods is going to hit you for a square 15 fire damage.
Okay. So
Um,
that is my 10 temporary, and then 5 right off.
Now, because you are who you are, give me an investigation check in that briefest of moments your fingers were touching that iron ring.
18.
Okay. That iron ring is fused to the door and cannot be used to lift this trapdoor open.
Oh. Interesting.
You've,
Okay. Yeah, I'm rubbing my singed back
mhm.
and getting up from the ground. I don't know if it's a great idea, guys.
Yeah. I would have to
I
say
mean-
probably not, considering what just happened.
the only other option, the handle is out. We'll just throw that out right now. We're not touching that again. I have no other ideas how to get this thing open, and I don't want to get shot in the back again.
Can I detect magic on this door? I mean, obviously, but like...
Yeah, you focused your aura sight in on it, and the door itself is no more or less magical than the walls anywhere else. There's no special enchantment on that. But there is a conjuration enchantment tied to it that summons a bolt of fire if someone touches it.
Might have been nice to do that beforehand. But, you know, we don't always think of these things. Sometimes people suffer. Man, this is like, yeah, maybe we should just try to go back to the other door.
I mean, I don't know how else we're even gonna get it open, like, unless we can, like, slide something down and pry it open, which is, I don't think we have anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't want to get shot again. I say we move on.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Probably bad news, whatever's down there.
So, Warren, when you decide to move on and you step back out of this room, you realize that just below you
Oh my god.
is your lost love, the mural.
Mm.
So give me that intelligence saving throw again. To avoid glancing in its siren call of a direction.
13 plus 4, so 17.
Okay. So yes. Now this time you're keeping like one eye out for slimes and puddings, and another eye out for not seeing the mural.
Great.
And you cross without dramatic incident this time.
Okay, finally.
And that leaves the third remaining door. The one with the gap in the walkway to it that has the mountain with a gem.
Would you be able to maybe, because we can get to either of the other doors, could you maybe climb the wall towards the door in the middle?
Could I?
You have a climb speed, but this is a stone wall,
Yeah.
so I'm going to say you don't have enough juice on that one to get a claw hold.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a much longer jump now.
You
If we're
could, the leap from one platform to the next
that's what I was gonna ask.
is roughly equal to running down the catwalk, no pun intended, and leaping over it that way. The difference would be if you're jumping from one catwalk to the other, you don't have any stop distance, so you have to jump and stop. The
That's
other
true,
way
yeah.
would be you'd be able to do the running jump and go forward.
Well, I guess we're gonna give this
Does
try
my
then.
cunning action make me a better jumper, or is that only for running?
Not your type of rogue.
Okay.
The best way rogues can get better at jumping is to take one of their expertise skills in athletics.
Yeah, my athletics is not great.
I can try
So I
again.
don't know. This is all, yeah, this is all up to you guys. I mean, I don't know if we want to expend all of our spells, but there's if Lestara can still Misty Step over there.
Yeah, Lestar, you've got a couple more Misty Steps available to you.
Hmm.
Is there anything on the other side that we can see that Lestara could like tie a rope to?
Let's see. Is there anything in that description? Not easily. Now, Lestar, you could hold a rope and try to brace it. That would rely on your strength.
Oh, which is
What's your
not good.
strength? Oh my god.
I mean, if you can get the door open, you could brace yourself on the other side of the door if the rope is long enough.
Oh, it's 50 feet.
Rope's long enough.
We can give that a try.
Well, I don't know. It's your spell slots. I'm pretty certain that I'm the least likely to be able to make a jump over there. So that's between you two to figure out.
Well, the last time we tried to jump.
A jump of that distance, if you've got a running start, which you could, you'd have advantage on the athletics check, and you'd need to beat a 15 to clear the distance.
Yeah, and I'm -1.
On an athletics check?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are.
I don't know. It's up to you. And then unless Blazing wants to try to make the jump again.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Misty Step over there.
So yeah, you just bamf right over.
Like,
And you're looking at this door. When you get there, you're not very good at this at all.
okay.
But give me a knowledge religion check, which is +0. So just roll a d20.
+0. I caught that before it hit the floor. Okay. Well, that's not good.
How bad is it?
That's a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're not so certain this is one of the dwarf gods. You heard a story about lizard folk that keys right into this mountain gem theme. And you kind of stand there a while trying to remember this story that you never actually heard before, and just have a moment silence there with yourself as you contemplate how little you know about this door.
Okay. I can do that.
Now, the door's there, and it's not locked. You can push it open.
Okay. I push it open and peek inside.
Well, when you peek inside, there are 4 suits of rusted plate mail armor, sized for a dwarf, that are in the 4 corners of this building. Each suit has like cobwebs covering them from head to toe. On the far wall, there's an inscription in Dwarvish, which you can't read. And yeah.
That's it. Do I see anything in the room that I could tie a rope to get the other 2 over here?
No, but you could like use the door frame to brace yourself against.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, put your back to the back of the
Yeah.
door so that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can anchor that rope and get advantage on your strength check to be like a safety line.
Okay. So, yeah. I guess I'll just take my... Should I, like, attach it to my arrow and shoot the arrow over there?
You can just toss the rope. I mean,
Okay.
You put a couple of knots in the end of a rope to give it weight, then you can toss it where you need it to go.
Okay.
All right.
Cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this. This
Yeah, you
climb.
should try first, just in
Okay.
case.
So you're gonna have advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Let's do Warren's athletics check first.
I'm advantage on this as well.
Yep.
Okay. 5 and 13, so -1, 12.
Okay. So he's gonna fall a little bit short of the 15-foot gap. Lestara,
Mhm.
I would like you to give me a strength saving throw with advantage.
Okay. 10. Ooh, 19 -1, that's 18.
Okay, so you hold firm. When Warren falls short and drops, you've got that rope pulled tight, so he doesn't drop very far. He doesn't go all the way to the ground, but he is dangling in front of his mural,
No!
No!
and like he's not even sure what's going on as he slowly spins and his
Son of
eyes
a
drop
fuck.
right on it. So he's hanging from this rope, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't so bad. I can see the mural from here."
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Now-
keep holding
Now,
on, and
yeah,
as I'm
Lestara,
spinning,
instead,
I'm like
all of
reaching
your
out.
effort, keep him from slipping. And Blaze, you see all of this.
I'm
Like,
just
you can
gonna
see the
shake my
exact- yeah.
fucking head.
You can see the exact moment his eyes drop to the mural and that look of content happiness that you never see on Warren's face when you're really worried about something.
Alright. I'm gonna try and jump this gap. Because there's no
Alright.
way this... Yeah. I'm gonna
Right,
jump.
now you don't have a safety line,
No.
but you'll still have advantage on the running jump.
That one was a 17.
That was 17?
Yeah. That was 17 before I added anything.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna grab the length of the rope and help Lestar in assisting to lift Warren up.
Sure. Between the two of you, you can lift Warren up, and he's not that heavy.
Not the Minotaur.
Right.
Ugh.
Now, it's going to take some effort to get him to move away from the mural he sees. But you can pull it off. And he can't see it really well from up here. You can push him past it and get him into the room with the 4 suits of armor.
Good.
And you go through that experience of that mural fading from your visual grasp once again, thus ruining your day for the second time.
Yeah, when they drag me into the room, I'm just gonna be lying there on my back, spread eagle.
And as like you're laying there and you look up and you see those words on the backside of the room, and you can read them in Dwarvish. A secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips. And then from the context with the word Dumathoin, you can kind of piece that together as possibly the name of the god in question.
Which we know nothing about collectively.
No, which makes me very sad because Dumathoin happens to be my favorite of the Dwarven gods.
Well, you can tell us after stream.
All right, I'm gonna get up. Feeling very annoyed. But so there's the writing, and then there's the 4 sets of armor, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. As it occurs to Blaze to use her aura sight,
Yes.
the 4 statues do not appear to be magically enchanted.
Oh.
The 4 suits of armor.
Well, that's good. They're not going to pop out and attack us.
Correct.
So is there
Now, there
anything
is-
weird about this room?
Well, the letters on the wall, there's an enchantment that clings to them, and you can't play school with them.
Wait. Hmm. Would that Wand of Secrets show us any? Like,
Your Wand of Secrets.
secret door or trap? Question mark.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's got 3 charges. It wouldn't hurt to try. Alright, I guess I'm gonna give it a try and see what happens.
Okay. So when you use that Wand of Secrets, you hear a whisper.
Oh.
And it speaks out what Warren read off the wall. A secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips. Secret given, and a secret will be given. Then the whisper just fades out.
Oh no. Somebody has to tell a secret!
All right.
I mean,
Greedy.
Dwarf.
Who wants to go first?
alright, I guess I'll do it. It's
Wait, all
technically...
3 of us have to do it?
Oh, we don't know.
Let's find out.
Yeah,
Let's find out.
technically not my secret, but that gold bar that Droomstick has was given to him by Yagura, and we were told not to say anything.
I'm gonna huff and be like, I knew it. I swear, I knew it.
One of the 4 sets of armor steps forward, takes a knee, and kneels.
Oh, we have to tell 4. Then.
Beautiful.
Do we even have 4? I did one. Somebody else's turn.
And it did that with like an eerie silence. Like you hear the metal, which hasn't moved in a long time, like squeal as it moved. But there was no pomp or circumstance with it at all.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look around and make sure Droomstick is in the corner, dealing with whatever he's dealing with.
Yes, he is right there, and he's like, he's doing that pure Droomstick thing where he's like got this like open wound on his shoulder, and he just keeps poking it.
And okay, so when I'm sure that he's busy with his business, I'm just gonna step forward in the room and quietly say, I actually think Droomstick is a pretty good guy, and I'm glad he's around.
Oh.
Second, forward.
Lestara?
That's a bit of a stretch on the definition of secret, but I'm going to allow it.
I mean, I have not let on to anyone so far. I've kept that one close.
Secret. Can't think of any.
More people knew where the Zentarum gold came from than knew that, so.
Fair. Fair. Now, I'm going to guide the process a little bit here. You can make something up new about your character on the fly and insert it in any situation, but this is a particularly good one.
I'm just gonna pause again and be like, I really like dogs. Dogs are my favorite animal. And there's just a vague look of shame.
But no statues move for that one.
Oh, sad. I tried.
Dogs know.
No.
The dogs know.
Dogs, no.
Hmm.
All dogs know they're a good boy.
I have no idea, guys.
The room just gets more and more silent as the group of you look at each other, waiting for someone else to expose themselves in some new way.
All right. When I was very young, my father went on a patrol, and I wanted to go buy something, and I stole some money out of his purse. And I never told him, and I felt terrible about it.
Statue steps forward, takes a knee. Morin, halberd on your back. You carry it around. Just feels like it doubled in weight.
Oh no.
I'm sure if he was still alive, he would probably forgive me eventually. Maybe.
I'm not so sure about that. Even though he is not alive and dead, he is somewhere judging you. But 3 of the 4 suits of armor are now kneeling. Now, these particular suits of armor don't have helmets, which is the only reason you know they're not all looking at Zara.
Perfect. Let's see. Well, I'll quietly say, I don't know if I actually burned my homeland down, or if I just burned by itself.
Well. Okay.
So, yeah, the look of shock over Blaze's face just kind of draws the attention of the room, almost to the point where the kneeling statue is missed. But as that final statue takes a knee, a small door on the back wall appears.
Aha.
This wasn't a hidden door before. You were certain it was not there before.
All right, let's go.
All right, that was more painful than the slime and the falls put together, I think. So let's make the best of it.
Okay.
See if we can get this door open.
Is it
Alright.
unlocked?
Yes. The door itself is small, as in it's a dwarf height door. They put no extra effort into making it taller than it needed to be for a dwarf to move down. So all of you have to bend your necks a little bit to go down and through the door. On the other side of the door, there's a spiral staircase that winds down about 120 feet. And somehow, there's sunlight being redirected through channels to light the way down there. And you can see it catching on the dust that floats through the air as you go down. And the underground, I'm just going to read the text box here. Although deep underground, the vault is lit by streams of sunlight that pour down from the ceiling, catching motes of dust in their luminous path. Ornate columns support 30-foot-high vaulted ceiling, which is adorned with carvings of dwarves basking in the presence of their god. Deep alcoves line the walls, and piled in one of them is a vast pile of gold. Out of the dusty gloom steps an aged dwarf clutching a staff and painted to resemble a pair of entwined dragons, one red, one gold. Despite the dwarf's age, his eyes are steady and bright. I wasn't expecting anyone, he says plainly. As you can see, the place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later, after I tidied up a bit.
No, we're good.
And that's where we're going to stop for the night.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we didn't get kicked out this time.
No.
That's all.
That was good. I had quite a bit of fun with that. To rewind for the bit of dwarven lore, which I was sad that none of you have enough religion skill to get. Dumathoin is the keeper of secrets under the mountain.
Oh, we
He's
would
the
have
one that
known.
Yeah, he's the one that has all of the he's secreted around pockets of metal and gems throughout the world for the sole purpose of dwarves finding it. And he is that lock of dwarven knowledge that never goes anywhere, especially when the dwarves need it. But he's just one of my favorite gods, let alone my favorite dwarven.
Well, I hope he's happy with Warren's secret chains.
Honestly, he's extremely disappointed by theft.
Well, so was Warren in himself.
Yeah, I mean, the dwarven gods are many things, and high among them is judgy. So, we have a different crew that made it through the week. I think we'll have a full group again next week. I think Nick said he'd be back.
Cool.
And things are a little bit up on the air with Rachel. She's got to dedicate some more time to her schoolwork, so I'm not sure when she'll be back.
We'll see.
Should you want to track me down, Evil Sales Ass on Twitter is the way to do that. I'm on vacation this week, so I've got plenty of time to discuss or bullshit or do whatever. Mostly play Stellaris. Sky, let's go off to you.
Alright. Awesome. If you want to track me down, you can do so via Twitter at Fizzlewizzle down there. Just bullshit about work. I have to go back after being at PAX all weekend.
They always move.
So that's fun.
It's always terrible.
My dad's doing the countdown to retirement. He's got like 2 years left, and I can almost see him like counting hour by hour how long he has to keep going. So on that pleasant note, the image should slide over to Jess.
Yay! Hi! You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails Twitter. I'm a little bit more active on Instagram lately, so you can follow me on Instagram.
And I just noticed you guys posted videos from PAX.
I did one, yeah.
Yeah. The first time I saw that was when I logged in for the stream today. You gotta figure out how to get those actually the Twitch videos to show up on Twitter better.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll put that on my list of things to do this week.
Yeah. I don't have much else to say. I'm going back to work full time soon, so I'm kind of happy. Except not because work. But then again, money. Money is a wonderful thing you kind of need in life.
Is it?
Yeah, you kind of
Is
need
it?
it. I have expensive hobbies.
Money is a capitalist lie.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to pass it to Oliver. He's right there.
I'll throw it right back. I'll be here next week.
Excellent. Yeah, I hope to see you all. It has been a great night. Have a good one. We're
Peace
signing off
out,
early.
everybody.
Good night.